We're done when I say we're done.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Figure It Out of the Basement's Black Series talk show. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And today we have grim news.
We were going to make a topic-oriented episode of Figure It Out about Black Series distribution and if it has improved or not. We actually put up a poll on the community tab, but this just took priority. I want to talk about this for an entire episode, so buckle up.
It's rant time, everybody. Before we jump into it, though, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars, the Black Series here on the channel. So, Justin, this week's Bring Home the Galaxy reveal has been revealed. Last week, we got a couple TVC figures. This week, we're getting a few Black Series figures. Yeah. And somehow, Carbonized has returned in the form of an Amazon exclusive 2-pack that is going to cost $69.99.
Break that down for me, Nate. What is that for each individual figure?
Well,
what
Justin,
is $70 divided by 2?
If I do my math correctly on my hand calculator here, that is going to translate to $35 a figure.
Yeah, so first, we're not just going to go total rambunctious rant. I will say we wrote no notes for this episode. We are off the rails. This is Out of the Basement, wild and uncut.
Yeah. Well, this was just so unexpected.
Yes. First, let's talk about Carbonized, because a couple months ago, we actually claimed that Carbonized was dead because we did have Yakface, Jason from Yakface, on one of our live streams, and then there it was strongly hinted that the Carbonized line was dead, since the Target exclusive Carbonized line peg-warmed really hard, and a lot of them went on clearance, so we kind of just thought, all right, it's done.
Yep.
Great. I'm glad. Dance on its grave.
But seemingly it is, of course, not dead. So we did get it wrong. Oops. Oh well. I think it's not a huge deal.
Nah, we're never wrong. So it's back, which a certain part of this day, today that we're filming, which is Tuesday, Bring Home the Galaxy, we didn't know the price.
Yes.
Over in the Discord server, link in the description, we were taking bets on what the price would be. And I was going off of the Target exclusive Carbonized stuff. So Carbonized has always been a little more than just like a regular standard Black Series figure for the reasons of being an exclusive. There's always a slight upcharge with exclusives. And specifically with the Carbonized paint, the shiny metallic paint, I'm sure it's more expensive to coat an entire figure in this paint, I'm guessing.
Right.
So they've always been slightly more expensive, but these Target ones, specifically the Shore Trooper and the Scout Trooper, because the Paz is a deluxe figure, the Shore and the Scout, $26.49. And that was earlier this year when the main line was $24.99. It still is the MSRP for main line, $24.99. We were kind of just talking about this last week.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. It really does
odd.
It does tie into last week's episode of Figure It Out.
Right, so I was going $26.49 times 2 because this is a 2-pack.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to the Empire Strikes Back, Zuckuss and Forlom.
Right, where it was the swapped.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a 2-pack. It is a TIE Pilot. We haven't even said what it is. It is a TIE Pilot, and it is also a Royal Guard, both carbonized. The TIE Pilot has a blue hue to it that is going to match the previously released Darth Vader. And then the new Royal Guard is just like a straight up shiny candy apple red. And what a roller coaster of emotions it was for me today, because I was kind of checked out. I had to drive to the airport and back, so I was a little off the grid today for a couple hours. So initially I had stopped and saw just the picture of the two that you sent in the group chat, and I was like, I was like, oh no, more carbonized
Right, because
figures.
first it was like, oh, Carbonized is back? What?
Right. But I was like, you know what? Because the Royal Guard is my second favorite design in all of Star Wars, I'll pretty much get anything with the Royal Guard on it. I was like, oh, sweet. I'm going to pick this Royal Guard up because it looks really good. And I still think the Royal Guard looks really nice. It's very eye-catching.
It does look good, but that's besides the point. All right, damn it.
Yep.
The Royal Guard looks great. I love the metallic candy apple red. It looks amazing. It looks dope. I love the Royal Guard, but that's beside the point.
But back on track.
All right, back on track.
I was like, okay, I'll pick this up. No worries. And then Zach was like, it's a 2-pack. And I was like, oh, like I really don't want that TIE pilot. Not really interested in that figure. I sold all of my previous carbonized figures.
Right.
The only one I have left is the Stormtrooper. So I really don't want to
Get back into that.
Right.
Yeah.
Get back into it. So I was like, okay, well, if it's reasonably priced, I'll pick it up and I'll just bite the bullet.
I was thinking $52.99 because
Yeah.
the Target exclusive $26.49 times 2, add a penny.
Yep.
I believe that's $52.99. Don't quote me on my mental math here.
Yeah.
No judgment. We're off the rails today. Wild and uncut.
Then a few hours went by, and then Yakface updated his tweet, updated the Instagram post to now have the price included, and that was when the true bombshell dropped.
Oh, I was at work because I was the first one to put it in our group chat, and I was the first one to put it in our Discord, and I was going nuts. I was just at work, chilling, doing my job here, and then I'm like, wait, what's it? I was flabbergasted, completely speechless. And it's like, I was already justifying to myself, like, yeah, it's annoying to see Hasbro return to a gimmicky line, like the fact that Carbonized is back and everyone's doing the Rise of Skywalker meme, and I'm like, I've already accepted. I'm like, this is an Amazon exclusive. It fills an Amazon exclusive slot. I don't have to get it. I'm going to pass and move on. That is like my collecting philosophy, as it is yours.
Right.
For like 99.99% of the stuff, but something about this $70 price point, like just something inside of me, like primal human survival instincts were coming out. And I was like, why is this annoying me so much? And it's just the blatant insanity. They were $26.49 as Target exclusives, as Carbonized earlier this year when the MSRP of standard mainline is $24.99.
Yeah.
Now it's $35. I get their exclusive, and I get their Carbonized. But if you, from a certain point of view, you're almost paying like almost $10 for the card.
Right. Which I think is important to bring up because we have, throughout the history of the Black Series, never paid extra for a card if it's a non-exclusive. For instance, the 40th A New Hope and the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. Both of those were like mainline released figures that were like $19.99 at the time. And yeah, they are, they're shiny and whatever, so I'm sure that's gonna be like a reason why, but it just feels so egregious, especially for two figures that are pretty old, pretty outdated.
Right, $35 each for super old figures. They're great, I like them, but they're super old, kind of outdated figures, and it's just repaints. And like you said, we've never been charged more for the card. There has been commemorative packaging that has costed more, but that is most likely because they're exclusive.
Right.
I don't think we've ever been specifically charged more just for a card.
Yeah.
Even Archive, which those are old figures too, but they're below the $24.99. I think they're $22.99, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends on where you're buying them from.
Right,
But either way, we don't get charged extra for Archive. We don't get charged extra for the 40th anniversary stuff. So, yeah, it's kind of like, what is the justification behind this?
Yeah.
Like you said, it's exclusive card back on top of being carbonized. But still, you just look at these two figures and it's just so disappointing.
Right. I believe that's $17. There's a discrepancy if you were to buy two of the Target exclusive carbonized figures at $26.49. That's $17 just because they're on card backs extra. $69.99. I was thinking $52.99.
Yeah, at most like $54.99, or like, you know how some 2-packs now are like $55.99.
Is there a 2-pack tax that we're unaware of, even though it's 2 separate packages?
I mean, the latest 2-pack with the Ralph McQuarrie concept art was
True.
I think that was $55.99, so it was more expensive than technically getting 2 figures separately, or maybe it's about the same when you factor in tax and everything, but either way, $70 for 2 figures that are from like Royal Guard's like 2015, and
Something like that.
the TIE Pilot is from like 2014. That was a Blue Line figure.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's just really hard to justify this, and it's just another example of like the continuing rising prices and how things are just getting so out of hand so quickly, to the point where it's like, who is really gonna buy this? Like, I don't see how people are gonna buy this. But
And there are big fans of Carbonized, and we're not hating on you or thinking you're stupid if you're excited for more Carbonized stuff. But to me, it is just frustrating to see them return to yet another gimmick line that we thought was dead. It's like we had our hopes up so high, and we were so excited, especially that it was, you know, rumored to be replaced by something in universe on screen as far as like a repaint line.
Yeah.
So it's annoying that we're returning to this, because it's like we already have Credit Collection. Credit Collection is here to stay. I've accepted that.
Yeah.
But it's like, why can't we just get in universe canon or Legends on screen novels, comic books, whatever, repaints that actually exist in Star Wars? It's annoying in that way. And then just to see the price. I think that's why, like, I couldn't just look at it and be like, I'm going to pass and move on, which ultimately is what we are going to do. We're going to pass and move on. But just, it's the same day that the news is happening. It's fresh in our minds. And I'm just like, no, like, that $70 price point is unjustifiable. Like, with the Mando, Ahsoka, Grogu 3-pack, there is some mental gymnastics that you can do to, like, well, 25 plus 25, 50, Grogu is 10, but that was a red and black box, so now it's probably like, you know, 12, 13.
Right.
There was some justification for the Mando, Ahsoka, Grogu 3-pack, but this one, it's just like, I can't wrap my head around the choice of price.
So this is already available for pre-order. If you do want to pick it up, that's totally fine. You know, do your thing, collect what you like. That's what we always express on this channel. We're simply just right time, right place to get a little ranty about it today.
Yeah, because you know how we often say, like, oh, at least this is filling an exclusive slot. Mm-hmm. If it was something super desirable, I'd rather have it in mainline. But how long are we going to go with, like, 5s not being in the main line to the point where it's like, you know what, I just want 5s. I don't care if he's an exclusive. Like, am I crazy? Comments? Chat? I don't know. It struck a nerve in me today. Almost $20 for cards. Are they, like, a plastic penalty? Is there a plastic tax?
Yes, it's the plastic penalty.
Since it's not PFP, you got to pay a little more for plastic?
They had to carbonize the cards, so, you know, got to pony up. Is the plastic carbonized?
Well, I didn't think about that.
Now I'm buying. Yeah, actually, we're buying it anyway, in secret. Use our affiliate link right now at amazon.com/outofthebasement for a promo code of 15% off your carbonized order.
So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this more of a ranty, off-the-cuff episode. I'm definitely curious to see in the comments down below who's picking this up and who is passing on it. I have a feeling it's majority pass, but, you know, a lot of people also said that they were passing on that Amazon 3-pack, and then all of a sudden everyone has it.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to see how this is going to sell, and it is ultimately interesting as just one final thought that it is only 2 carbonized figures and you have to buy them both together. And so like, I feel like that might mean like it's on its last lifeline. because they're forcing you to buy 2 of them instead of being able to buy one or the other.
That's an interesting point. I also saw some people worried that this was going to take slots of that 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi carded stuff like the Royal Guard. I think we're still going to get a Royal Guard on a regular Return of the Jedi card back because they don't pipeline exclusives.
Yeah. I think it's definitely still going to just be the normal figure on the Return of the Jedi card
Because I saw
back.
some people worried in our Discord about that. I was like, they haven't pipelined exclusives before.
Yeah.
So I feel like we'll still get a regular Royal Guard.
Definitely. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars The Black Series here on the channel. And if you'd like to support us in a more direct manner, we do offer a channel membership for 99 cents a month. You get access to a custom Clone Trooper name badge and custom emojis that you can use on our videos and in our live streams, which are every single Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Special thank you and big shout out to our current channel members. Your continued support is truly appreciated. And thank you to everyone else out there for simply watching, liking, and subscribing and sharing our videos with all of your Star Wars figure loving friends. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will see you next time on Out of the Basement.